welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hannah and I'm a 26-year-old married mum to two. I've got a 4-year-old little girl and a 2-year-old little boy who is currently eating dinner in the front room. They got a bit of a picky plate happening, so if you hear them in the background, apologies. They're watching TV, having some food, they're fine. I've got a few things I would like to do today, preferably, but we'll see if I get them all done today. I want to clean out this cupboard here. Which one can you see? Can you see this one on the end? Just because there's so much stuff in there that's just been thrown in there. Tablets are just thrown in there. They all need putting back into the medical basket. Medical bin, whatever you want to call it. I want to do that. I want to do the cupboard at the top in the kids' room. Again, it's just a dumping ground. I do need to give the fridge a good wipe down. And I'm sure there'll be some other jobs I also need to do. But yeah, let's get that done and then we'll be back to do the rest of them. Hello guys, welcome back. Apologies, this was filmed over 2 days. I know I've got 3 different outfits on, but I got cold when it got later on in the day. And later on in the video you'll see I wear a pink snuddy with donuts on. I got really cold and just put that on top. But it's the same day as I was doing the fridge. I have such good plans of wanting to do all these jobs, and then I feel like when it actually comes to doing the jobs, it takes so much longer than I think it's going to. It took me ages to strip the fridge, clean the fridge, wash the bits and pieces of the fridge, put it all back together, put it all back in, and whatever else. It took me ages. I didn't realise how long it would take me to get it done, but it's done. Nonetheless, it's done. This medicine cabinet has been sorted out. Things are out of date. It's gone. Sorry guys, excuse me. But yeah, I like to keep a stock of the children's medicine and things like that. Calpol, ibuprofen, paracetamol. Because you never know when you're gonna need it. I've got some cold and flu as well. Because you know full well if you ain't got it, you're gonna need it. Vapor rub, that's a godsend when you've got a runny nose. Yeah, Rennie's. I got bad heartburn not long ago. I remember sending Jamie out for that because I had bad heartburn. But it's done, and it just makes me feel so much better when everything is neat and tidy and in its own space. It's a different day, apologies, but you children. We are tackling the fridge today because it is looking disgusting. And I've also got a couple of jobs upstairs I want to sort out. I want to sort out the top cupboard in the kids' room. I'll probably go through some of Isabella's pyjamas again because she just has so many pyjamas. I don't know, we'll see. But I know I need to do the fridge and I need to do the upstairs cupboard. So, and it will be a voiceover because the children keep yelling at each other and nobody needs to be hearing that. But Jamie's outside taking the piss out of me. But yeah, so let's get on with it. Yeah, it just makes me feel better. I feel like I've got through another 2 bags of like rubbish and stuff. Well, 3 bags technically that I'm getting rid of or binning or gifting or donating or whatever because I feel like I'm gonna have nothing left in my house. But I feel like I've just got so much stuff in this house that it's just like I've had stuff that I've had on Vinted for a while. And I'm just like, you know what, I don't think it's going to shift, so I'm just going to donate it to, there's like a clothing bin collection thing, I think, not far from me, so I'll just pop them in there. I'm just fed up of seeing the bag of the clothes, so I was just like, I'll just donate them. I really need to get into the mindset of doing this fridge more often than I do it. It just slips my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do that again before we do the food shop, and then I forget to do it, and then I do the food shop, and then I'm like, oh well, now I've just done a fresh food shop. There's no point emptying it all out now and wipe. I may as well wait till it's empty again, and then it's just a vicious circle. I just forget to do it, and these things happen. But it's done now. That's all that matters. It looks better than it did, and that's what makes me happy. Every so often, I go through the was going off then. I go through the artwork that's decorating the fridge, and like every 3 or 4 months I take it off because then when Isabella's at school and stuff,
And the kids are at home or whatever, and they draw and they doodle and they colour and paint and whatever else. This just fills the fridge up again. So I like to have a nice clean canvas for them to bring me some nice new drawings and stuff. So I have emptied the front of the fridge as well, or the outside of the fridge as well. It's just got pictures and stuff on it now, really. But yeah, I I never realised how small my sink was until I tried to fit like the larger like glass panel and the larger uh fruit and veg drawer in it, and I was like, this isn't gonna fit. Excuse me, guys. Um, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna end up getting bubbles everywhere. It's fine. I'll clean it up afterwards. Um, we don't really use the water dispenser from the fridge during the winter. In the summer, I do fill it up. I obviously put the water through the filtering jug, and then pop it in the fridge door, and then so we have the fridge door and the water, like the water jug, because we obviously go through so much more water and stuff in the summer with the kids drinking more and we drink more and things like that. Obviously, it's just like extra cold water for us if we need it in a hurry, you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. There wasn't that much dirt and stuff on this. It's just, oh my goodness, I feel like I've got stomach stuck in my throat. It's just like collective again. It's been a while since I've done this. I'll openly admit that. Maybe I shouldn't be so open, but I feel like we're all friends around here, and there's no judgment. And I don't feel like there's any judgment if the same's for you. Maybe you're like the woman across the room, and you just you know you're on the ball. Well, unfortunately, I'm not on the ball ever. I never have been. I try to be, but that's just not the walk of life I've got at the minute. Is that the right saying? It's not the yeah. We'll go with that. Um, but yeah, I feel better. It's done. It looks clean. It looks better than it did before I started, so I'm gonna take that as a win. But yeah, it's just trying to get some of these larger drawers and stuff in the sink to try and give them a good wash. Just didn't work, and there's like a few like nooks and crannies in them that I just couldn't get the crumbs out of. But it looks better than it did, so I'm happy. That's all that matters. Um, it's all ready for me to do the food shop again on Monday. Um, sorry guys, like I've got like a peanut or something, a bit of peanut shell or something in my throat. But yeah, I always feel like once I take the Christmas decorations down, my mind just wants to clean. I've still obviously got to do so much. I need to do like the window sills and things like that. Just where the decorations have been, and just there's bits of tinsel or the dust has collected a little bit. But I'll get around to it. Okay, slow and steady wins the race, and Isabella goes back to school on Monday, so I'll have a bit more free time then. To hopefully get a few more things done. Um, but yeah, can you guys believe that I still can't believe that Riley starts nursery in April, the end of April, after Easter half term. I'm so excited for him. He's gonna make so many friends because he's just such a social butterfly. But honestly, I'm so excited for him. He's really looking forward to it. He loves, you know, playing with other kids his age and stuff when we go to the park and there's other youngsters there. He likes to go off and play with them. And it's cute. Obviously, I still watch him. I don't just let him wander. But he likes, go play down the slide and run around the park with them and things. It's just so sweet to see. Um, so yeah, I think he's really, really excited for that. And I'm excited for him, just for him to be growing up and just make his own friends. I think it's going to be really cute, really sweet, and I'm very excited for him. We are sorry, I'm getting distracted by the animals. Honestly, if it's not the kids, it's the animals. Um, we were talking today, and I was saying to Jamie, I was like, in 2 weeks' time, when 2 weeks today, I'll obviously be packing bags and like doing out my checklist, making sure we've got everything packed, ready for the holiday and things. Guys, I'm so excited. If you didn't already feel that I am so excited. I think I'm just more excited for this than I was for Christmas, but yeah, we are literally on the countdown now for it.
Right, guys, it looks 10 times better. It's all, hang on, what's, you're gonna hear the kids yelling. But it looks so much cleaner. I thought there was a speck of dirt over there. There is a scratch on it here, it's fine. But yeah, so now I need to refill it and yeah.
But also, I've read some of the messages that you guys have left on my previous video, and it's crazy to me how there's so many kids out there that just makes kids feel like rubbish, when they just go to the park with their parents to play. It's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking, and I would be heartbroken if I found out that my kids were, made another child feel, horrible or whatever, made another child feel left out. I would think that I failed as a parent raising my children if I raised kids and they thought it would be okay to treat anybody like that, you know what I mean? Never mind a child that's younger than them. But my children may have attitude, but they're well mannered attitude children, and I'm okay with that. They really are the sweetest little things you ever did meet. But they do. The thing is, they know what they want. Um, but they are so sweet. If you're hurt, you've hurt yourself, something like that, they will come right over to make sure you're okay. If you're upset or you've been sick or something like that, Riley is right there, like, "Are you okay, mummy? You okay, daddy? You okay, sister?" All the time. Love them to bits. And I. Oh my goodness me, I can feel it in my throat. Apologies, guys. You're gonna have to forgive me for the coughing on this video.
Right, it's all back in. It looks a bit, I got rid of a couple of things that were out of date. I just moved the fruit and veg onto here so that the chocolate can go in there. But once this obviously goes down, this is my Christmas stash. Once this goes down, obviously it'll be moved out of here and the fruit and veg will be put back in here. Obviously I've got no meat out to thawing at the minute. But yeah, Jamie's Bailey's at the back there, cream, whatever. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better. Guys, we're tackling this cupboard now. I've just put the clothes away. I didn't show you that, I thought that'd be quite boring. But we're tackling this cupboard. I don't even know what's up there anymore. Some of it needs to be binned, some of it needs to be put in the attic, some of it just needs sorting. So we're going to do that together.
What was I saying? Yeah. Anyway, this is another spot in the house that everything just gets thrown in there. Some of this stuff has been thrown in there since before we even had children. When we first moved in, and we was like, you know what, this stuff can go in there. Like, there's a bag that has some bits and pieces that Jamie got from his granddad when he passed away, and it's been in this top cupboard for ages. And obviously, I would never, ever, ever expect Jamie to get rid of it, but it needs to be moved. Okay, it needs to go somewhere that's safer. Because obviously it's got a lot of sentimental things in there for him. So I took all that out. His pool cues, things like that. I mean, he hasn't played pool, not properly like he used to, since we first got together. So I was like, they can go in the attic. You can keep them, obviously, because that makes you happy, because you might need them again. But they can go in the attic. I'm fed up of moving them from pillar to post in here. I don't, honestly, we've had some horrible mold in the kids' room, and it makes me feel terrible, because I know obviously mold is really, really bad for children, and we've had the landlord round and things like that, and him and Jamie say the same things because they've both lived in these houses for the majority of their life. And they're like, it gets mold in the winter, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter what you do. So I'm constantly spraying this mold and mildew stuff about, and obviously I have the windows open, I have the doors open, and I do it hours and hours before the kids' bedtime, because God forbid anything I do would make my kids poorly. I would be so annoyed at myself. It's like I've got the car stuff up there, like the coolant and things like that. Why is it up there? It can go back in my car. Like, I don't know. It's been up there for ages. I don't even know. Does coolant and oil and stuff, does that go off? Does that run out of date? I don't really know. Um, I've had some of this stuff since I was at college, I think, back when I was like 18, and I'm 26 now. So I don't know. I'm not very good with car stuff. I normally just take my car to a mechanic up the road and he sorts it all out for me. So yeah, please let me know if that kind of stuff runs out. I should probably get Jamie to check my coolant, just to make sure my car's fine. I really want to start like a gaming, like puzzles and not puzzles, but like the family games, like a games night. Obviously, the kids are getting older now, and we were doing like match yesterday, and the kids really really enjoyed that. But we've got like Monopoly and things like that because I want us to have like family game nights. I don't want everything to be around the TV and the internet and consoles and tablets and phones and things like that. So I'm just starting a small collection. Then obviously, as I see new games, I'm like, oh, that sounds really interesting. Let's try that one. I'm gonna pick it up. This is the bag that I was telling you guys about earlier. Um, I've gone through it, and obviously stuff that is no good for family. Sorry, stuff that is good for family I've taken out. I have kept his little Halloween outfit just in case it might still fit Riley this year. If not, I don't know, I'll donate it or something. But yeah, anything that's no good for family, I've just popped in this bag ready to go to the donation bin. But like, I've got stuff that comes off of the car seats from when Isabella. It's like a baby insert bit in the car seats now. Isabella is 5 this year. So I mean, it's it's just not needed. I've gone for it. Like the pushchair, I think Disneyland will be the last time we properly use our pushchair.
Guys, it's so much later now. Apologies for the bad lighting, but can you even see? I've only got a few bits and pieces in there now. All of this kind of stuff is all for like the pushchair and stuff, and we don't really use the pushchair anymore. Or it's for the car seats. It's come out of the car seats because the kids are obviously grown up, so you take the baby bits out. I've got some car bits in here that need to go back in the car, and then just some stuff that Jamie needs to put in the attic. And that's really it. It's empty now. I have put some mould stuff on it. So I'm leaving the window open, and that's why I've put nothing in the back corner, because obviously I don't want it to drip on that. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I feel like it's taken me all day to do 3 jobs because it just has. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Apologies again for the lighting. It's literally the sun's setting, so apologies. But I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. As always, I will link my socials down below if you fancy following me over on Instagram. And yeah, guys, I will see you in 2 days' time for the next one. Bye, guys.